Sail up!
We're sailing in a replica of a Chinese junk. But we're not on San Pablo Bay to fish.
Holding.
We're catching a part of the Bay Area's maritime heritage.
Down a little.
The history of Chinese shrimp fishing has really been primarily forgotten.
So Rennie Jung is exploring those forgotten stories.
It was recorded in 1882 that approximately 1 million pounds of dried shrimp was exported to China, so it was a significant trade.
Rennie is directing the research project through her nonprofit Chinese Whispers. She and a production crew are recording their voyages as they sail along some of the 26 old shrimp fishing villages.
Ready, Peter?
From Sassoon to Redwood City.
The plan is to use all the audio and video shot on the sailings as part of an exhibit at the National Maritime Museum in San Francisco next fall.
The team traces Chinese shrimping from its start in the 1850s to 1911, when new restrictions on shrimp exports and regulations on the size of fishing nets shut down the thriving industry.
We can't recreate history, but we can try to retrace and reimagine, and most importantly, retell the story.
Ready?
And what better transportation than this replica of a Chinese shrimp boat that state and national parks constructed a decade ago along San Francisco Bay. Experiencing the wind and tide, it doesn't get more real than this.
It really celebrates sort of the skill and the know-how of the fishermen.
Let's start with that string line Frankie had then.
Really brings their experience into mind.
The 43-foot vessel is named the Grace Kwan after the mother of Frank Kwan. 89-year-old Frank, himself a former shrimp fisherman, remembers the heyday when his grandfather ran a store at the China Camp Village, home to hundreds of Chinese shrimp fishermen in Marin County.
We were processing 5,000 pounds a day.
Now, as China Camp Village's last remaining resident, Frank sails with the research crew.
And then we're getting a lot of younger Chinese coming in and really enjoying the history.
A history this team is keeping alive. On San Pablo Bay, Sharon Chin, KPIX 5.